Remember the homestand, Jacob. Remember the homestand. Remember that we have a bright future ahead of us. Remember, things are going the right direction. Remember, it's gonna be a long 2 weeks, Jacob. I'm Jake, I can't skate, and this is a Flames hockey game day recap. God help me. Good guys lose by a lot to the Colorado Avalanche. It was 5-0, 10 minutes in. Night, everybody. And as always, no, I'm kidding. But, that's the whole game, isn't it? Any of you who were worried about the team moving up too far in the standings? We good now? You calm now? Because I basically told you this was the deal. And I was dreading it for the whole time the homestand was happening. Because this has been the entire season. They're a good team at home. They are a very good home team. They are 90s expansion bad on the road. Why were you worried? They were going on the road for 2 weeks against the best teams in the league, minus Vegas and Seattle, because they're junk. But they were going on the road for 2 weeks. What was the problem? Like the Vancouver game, I'm not gonna go goal by goal through this one because it's pointless. That game was 9-2. We know what happened. Colorado's just better. They're just better. They are at a different stage of life than the Calgary Flames. So instead, what we're gonna talk about is the difference. Because there is a difference. So one of you regular viewers who's been a friend of mine for a long time, and you know who you are, is an Avs fan. I don't agree with you, but that's your right. Him and I were both clowning on the Canucks after the Vancouver game. As you should. The Canucks are awful. It's a terrible product. Here's the difference. Because we lost by more, and we gave up more goals than Vancouver did. Vancouver lost that badly to a terrible team. One of the 3 teams that are even relatively close to them. The Flames are bad. They've been bad, excluding 6 weeks where they could beat everybody, and 1 homestand where they could beat everybody. Outside of that, they're a bad team, especially on the road. The Flames lost like this to somebody in a different stratum of existence. They lost this badly to the best team in the league, and one likely to win the Stanley Cup. And my friend, who follows them every day, had complimentary things to say about the Flames. Everybody I talk to about the Vancouver Canucks, regardless of their allegiance, says they're junk and they don't care. My friend, who watches these videos, said the Flames' future is looking good. He said the Flames were vastly improved over the last couple of years. And yes, it's a complete moral victory because we got shelled 9-2. And he was also clowning on my team for losing 9-2, as I did when the Flames beat the Colorado Avalanche in Game 1 of our playoff series and proceeded to die a quick death. People actually see where the Flames are going, and that's the difference. The signings, Tyson Gross, Jonathan Castagna, the performances we're getting from guys like Stroman, Mata, and Olofsson. The young guys like Gridden, Kuznetsov, and Parekh, and Bristevich. They've all got learning to do. That much is very clear from losing 9-2. But people see where the Flames are going and they like it, and that's the difference. And the Flames care. This is an unacceptable performance for them. It's Tuesday for Vancouver. There was a lot of talk, especially from the Team Tank part of this fan base, who got very upset at Blake Coleman for his comments joking around about the locker room having a mantra of upsetting Team Tank. And, well, I think that mantra does exist. They are motivated professional players. This was said jokingly. What I'm about to tell you is completely serious. I had a mantra all of yesterday that I had to say to myself to dull the pain. It goes something like this. Pain now for fun later, Jacob. Pain now for fun later. Pain now for fun later. Remember the homestand. Remember, they're really good at home. You knew this was gonna happen. Pain now for fun later. Pain now for fun later. Pain now for fun later. I should just make a recording of it, because I was saying it for 3 hours watching Amazon. Pay now for fun later. There's a bright future. Pay now for fun later. This end of the season, this will be the hardest 8-game stretch since that first 7 games, when the hope was ripped out of my chest, when we went 1-6 to start the season. And it'll be for different reasons. The first 7 games of the season were hard because I expected them to be a good team. If you guys remember the videos I made, in those videos I expected this to be a playoff team based on last year. Boy, was I wrong on that one. If they played like they do at home every game, they might be a playoff team. But that's not the team we got. This last 8 games will be different, because outside of 2 or 3 of them, I don't even give us a snowball's chance in hell. I don't give them a fuck in the wind of winning more than 2 or 3 of these games. And I don't care that some of the other teams are probably going to be resting guys by the time we get there. They're just in a different stratosphere to the Flames, but they see us coming. Hey now for fun later. Hey now for fun later. Hey now for fun later. Let me know what you think of the Flames' future. Let me know what you think of the signing of Jonathan Castagna. Let me know how you're getting through these last 8 games of the season. And now for fun later. I assume many of you won't have thoughts on this game. Why would you? It was bad. We all should have known that it was gonna be bad. Nazem Kadri scored twice, by the way. The tankers are praising you to high heaven, Naz. They still love you. Hey, we still love you. Go win a Stanley Cup, Nazem. Do all the YouTube things. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Some really exciting things are coming up this spring and summer. I want to share them with as many people as possible. And as always, go Flames.